Good morning. You're watching Atlanta and Company. I'm Christine Pilara. So happy to be with you today. Premier Image Cosmetic and Laser Surgery is Georgia's first multi-specialty cosmetic surgery center to offer both facial and body plastic surgery. Joining us now to tell us more is Dr. Marc Klein, a double board certified facial plastic surgeon. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's so nice to finally meet you. You are the third component of a Premier Image that I haven't met yet, so it's a pleasure having you.
Nice to meet you. Let me make one correction. I'm not a facial plastic surgeon. I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon.
Got it. That's why I was saying facial, because I know a lot of the things we're talking about are body, whereas the other doctors do more of the face. And so we're going to get into the fact that, as we actually mentioned before, spring is just around the corner. We're soon going to be wearing less clothing. I know everyone's thinking about improving their body image. So let's talk about, Dr. Klein, what do you think is the most popular procedure at your office right now?
Well, I'd say the most popular procedure right now, especially this time of year, is liposuction.
Okay.
And we also do a lot of breast augmentation before the spring.
Got it. Well, let's talk about lipo first. Men and women, are you seeing both?
I see both. I have a good mix in my practice. This picture is an example of a woman with very typical areas, hips, thighs.
Beautiful. Look at the difference in that waistline.
And a lot of these, patients like this who are basically pretty close to their ideal body weight, we can do in the office under local.
Yeah, and that's something I think a lot of people, that are watching might be thinking, it really stinks. I am down to the weight I might want to be. I work out, I eat right, and I still have these problem zones. So this is when lipo is probably the best choice, right?
Right.
When you've done everything you can and you still have those areas.
Right.
So
it's for those stubborn areas.
Right. And let's talk about excess skin around the abdominal area. Oh, what are we seeing there?
This is just another example. This is a patient who's in very good shape, but just wants a little better contour in the thighs because she doesn't fit well in her jeans, and you can see that just a little bit of liposuction done in the office takes care of that excess fat, both in the inner and the outer thighs.
In the outer thigh, just beautiful. And lipo, as I mentioned, for men and women, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and show us what we have there.
Well, this is the most common thing that we see in men, the love handle area. Men tend to accumulate the tire around the middle and the lower back. And you can see this is a good example of how we remove fat in the love handle. And a case like this I like to do with usually ultrasonic liposuction, but we have other tools such as smart lipo and other lasers that we use as well.
Got it. And let's move on to the abdominal area. A lot of people, unfortunately, might get down to that ideal weight, but if they've been overweight, maybe they have excess skin. So tell us what happened there. Look at that before and after.
Here's a patient. She's obviously had multiple pregnancies. She's also a little bit overweight. And you can see that we can remove a lot of that skin, a lot of the stretch marks, tighten things up, and we hide the scars in the bikini line.
Just beautiful. I mean, that is phenomenal, doctor. That's amazing, amazing results. And I'm sure for people that are suffering with this, they don't even want to be in regular clothes sometimes, I'm sure, much less a bathing suit. So show us what we have here.
Here's
Same issue.
Another example, that picture before, somebody who had, again, that was a twin pregnancy.
Wow.
And in this case, we've really tightened the abdominal muscles.
That is just incredible, just beautiful. And I know that there have been lots of changes in terms of breast implants. We're moving on to that subject. Years ago, silicone was something that was not being used. We went back to saline. Now silicone is something that I know is not only okay and perfectly fine, but it's actually preferred by a lot of physicians. And you've brought along some examples here, so show us what we have.
Well, what I wanted to show you today in particular was these are all examples of silicone implants, Mentor, Allergan, and a new company to the American market, Sientra. The nice thing about these Sientra implants is that they have a very cohesive gel. They become known as the gummy bear implant, a term coined by one of my colleagues. And you can see that we have these form-stable implants. So and what you're seeing here in this video is that with these form-stable implants, when they're cut, the silicone stays together. So this really addresses one of the biggest concerns that women have, which is rupture. But most importantly, I think with these new form-stable implants coming on the market, we really have a lot of options because breasts come in all different shapes, sizes, widths, heights, and so forth. So we can really tailor the implant now more to the patient.
That's perfect. And I know a lot of women perhaps do want to go larger, but there are some that actually want to reduce.
Right.
So talk to me about that breast reduction and what that entails.
Well, I see a lot of women who have complaints of neck, back pain, shoulder pain. Frequently they've been seeing a chiropractor, an orthopedic surgeon, and they really haven't thought about the impact that their large breasts are having on their life and their activity.
Sure.
So breast reduction is a thing that I commonly perform, and this is something that is often covered by insurance as well.
Exactly, because of the unfortunate side effects of having
Right.
that heaviness in the front.
It is a medical necessity.
Exactly, exactly. So that's all great information, and actually there's an opportunity for you to learn more. If you have any questions or just want to stick your toe in the water in terms of getting information to have a procedure done, tell us more about this Lunch and Learn.
Well, we're having a Lunch and Learn this Thursday from 11:30 to 1 o'clock at our Roswell office. You can call our office at 770-645-4310 to get more information. And I'll be talking about all these topics and showing a lot more pictures.
That's perfect. Just great opportunity for you to get that information that you might be needing or might be interested in. And for all of our Atlanta and Company viewers, it's going to be a free consultation, correct?
That's correct.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You doctors are
Well,
so
thank you
nice
for having me.
and generous to our Atlanta and Company viewers. And if you would like to learn more about Premier Image, pick up the phone, give them a call at 770-457-6303 or visit them online at picosmeticsurgery.com. And this segment was paid for by Premier Image Cosmetic and Laser Surgery. Thank you again, Dr. Klein.
Thank
Great
you,
to see you.
Kristen.